Hi guys, it's Adia from Adia's Animals, and this week's video is going to be safe hamster bedding versus unsafe hamster bedding. So a lot of bedding sold in stores is actually unsafe for hamsters, so I'm going to talk about those first. So the first type of bedding that's unsafe is pine or cedar or any bedding labeled softwood. So these beddings can cause your hamster to get a respiratory infection if they live in an enclosure with pine or cedar for an extended period of time. Another bedding that's unsafe for hamsters is something scented. You'll see some beddings that are like scented, so you don't want to get that type of bedding because like living in something that's scented for like a long period of time for hamsters can also give them respiratory infections. And the next thing is like, it's not really a bedding, it's more of a nesting material, and that's cotton nesting or cotton fluff or whatever they call it. But that is unsafe because hamsters will often pouch their bedding or nesting material, because if all of their nesting material's in one spot and they want to sleep somewhere else instead, they'll pouch it and they'll carry it to their nest. So if they swallow the nesting material, it could cause blockages in their system, and that's quite bad. So now I'm going to talk about some beddings that are like okay to have in part of the cage, but shouldn't have it in the whole cage. So the next one is like eco-earth or a type of substrate. So that is okay in part of the cage, but again, you should have another kind of bedding in the rest of the cage. So something else that's okay in part of the cage, but not all of the cage, is KT Soft Granule. Am I saying that right? Granule? I'll check on that later. KT Soft Granule is okay, but like it's kind of hard, so it's hard to burrow in, and hamsters like to burrow. So I'd recommend having a different type of bedding in the rest of the cage to make it easier for them to burrow. So now I'm going to talk about safe hamster beddings. So a type of safe hamster bedding would be paper-based bedding, like they have Carefresh, and I think they have a KT, Clean and Cozy brand, and I'm not quite sure what the other ones are, but I'll show some photos of those, and those are all safe for hamsters. Another type of bedding that's safe for hamsters is anything labeled hardwood or aspen. That kind of wood is okay for hamsters. It's better for them than pine or cedar or any softwoods. So don't worry, you can give your hamsters aspen if you would like. Oh, I gotta talk about something. Okay. So next week's video is going to be most likely
Lily.
No. So next week I'm going to be getting my new hamster, and I'm going to be filming that, probably vlogging when I go to the pet store if they let me. I don't know. I'm still not exactly sure where I'm getting my hamster. I'm trying to find a local pet store because I'd prefer to support them than like PetSmart or something. Or if they have any young hamsters, like a breeder around. I don't know if there's any breeders around in my area, but I'm gonna try and look and figure out where I should get my hamster. But next weekend, I'm probably going to be getting a hamster. So yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that little notification bell.